And rewind.
All right, so who's doing the recap
Okay.
this time?
It's working now.
Oh boy.
All right, so who's doing the recap this time?
It's
So,
working just in
thank you
time
for
for
the
my
heads
dog to
up
grab a
that the
squeaky
audio
toy.
wasn't working.
Yes, thank you very much. I don't know how much of that you heard, but we said a lot of stuff. Most of it was Lewis being mad at me for all the encounters that I've put you guys through. But if you are watching this stream, thanks for your patience, and we hope you enjoy what's up next. So, quick recap. You've spent the last week journeying across the Prosothan Promenade, or the Devil Road as you called it earlier. In this time, you've encountered some terrible weather, fought a dragon, had some nice clear days, recovered some items from said dragon horde, items which you identified, and now have some pretty cool magic stuff. You encountered some stone-cursed humanoids, and they left a bit of a mystery for you, a mystery which you covered up and decided to maybe attend to later after you reach your destination. Which, here, on the beginning of travel of the 6th day, you are feeling pretty close to your destination. In looking for what Rista has tasked you with, the magic flower, the deep chrysanthemum. So, as you awaken to a day with clear skies, friends around you, all of you gathered for your what you think is the final day of travel, depending on how this all goes. What would you like to do?
I will start by refilling everyone's water skin with the decanter, which has probably been assumed up until this point, but
Yeah.
Start doing that. Check everyone is at least moderately fine. And if we have a map, which I think we do, just check roughly how far away we are. I believe that we are.
You guys are approximately, as you can tell from the map. You know what? Map keeper, which is Quinn. Now that you have proficiency in survival, and Faye with your navigator's tools, or cartographer's tools, whichever
Both.
set that is.
Both
Okay.
of them.
So go ahead and roll an intelligence check with your proficiency bonus, and you can roll survival.
By teeny tiny dice.
Hey, we're off to a good
Oh, it's
start.
rolling a whole bunch. Okay,
That'll be.
great.
I'll take a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
14.
14. Gauging the size of this map and extrapolating the the distance you've traveled so far, and kind of taking into consideration some of the challenges and setbacks that you've had with sandstorms and terrible weather and big old monsters, you would say you're about 18 miles away from your destination.
Wow.
Not bad.
Which can be covered. It'll take most of the day.
Well, one more day, by the sounds of it.
Sounds
Final
like it.
push.
Yeah, we're getting fairly close now.
Yeah, it should be okay. You holding up fine, Mickey?
Yup.
How's everyone's boots looking?
No worse than
She's
usual.
gonna take up her leg and shake it, and just see a bunch of sand fall out. Pretty sandy.
Well, if anybody's gear needs any patching up, just let me know.
Is this something you do regularly?
Used to be. I used to be in charge of equipment back on the ship, but now, and she'll just kind of like stab into her clothing with her spear and then cast mending and kind of repair it and be like, "Look, I can do this now."
As you do,
Oh.
there's like these finger-like tendrils that look like they come through and sew the piece of clothing back together.
So if anybody
I
needs
think I'm
any,
good.
Yeah,
Thanks.
all right.
think-
I mean, I've been
I think
patching up
I'm
my boots
okay.
every day, but okay.
Mine don't look
I'll tap
terrible.
one, you know.
I gotta be honest. I kind of feel like you guys should be rolling for boot quality now. I didn't know this
Oh
was
no.
gonna be fun.
I mean, we've been walking for 6 days. Those boots have got to be pretty beat up.
Oh my
Roll
god,
for
my
drink.
foot.
We literally walk for a living. Our shoes last longer than 6 days.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, but do dragons fight you when your shoes are on?
Sometimes.
Exactly.
True. Alrighty. So, what else would you like to do before you depart or during your departure? As far as you guys can see, today is fairly nice.
Okay,
Ash
sure.
is gonna roll over to Miki. Can she roll an insight check to see how she's doing?
Yeah, roll insight.
18.
She's still stewing a little bit on what y'all talked about last night, but she's preparing for another day as best she can.
Okay. So, Hush is going to kind of act a little pensive before asking her, "Are you ready for today?"
Yeah, I guess. Let's just get it done.
Yes. No weird dreams or anything?
No.
Okay. Just checking in, see how you're doing.
Thanks, Hush.
No. And she's gonna go right back with the group and get ready to leave.
All right, yeah. Think onward and upward.
You guys are moving onward for your day of travel here? Excellent.
Yeah.
So, as you walk these next few miles down the Persothan Promenade, you see that after about half day's travel, probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's very hot outside. And you notice that the ground starts, like, the sandstone bricks that have paved this path loosely for you as you've walked along, kind of treads into a more conspicuous area. The ground is dry and cracked, but the stones are a little bit more prominent as you go along. One thing that you've realized over these last 6 days is that this road seems to never be traveled on. Like, it is so desolate out here. The only things you've encountered are things that are trying to kill you, and you haven't really come across another soul. Nobody walks this road. But Rista said she did. It leads the circumference of the continent, and really has no destination other than just being on the perimeter of the desert. So you find it odd that this portion of the walkway is cleaner, less covered in sand-swept drifts, and a little bit more comforting, or discomforting, however you would see that. You come to a point about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see the sun beginning to descend towards its waning across the horizon. And the road splits. 2 paths. One to the right that continues continues on the perimeter of the desert, and one that runs into the cavernous area between many mesas and canyons. You have a pretty good perspective of which is which, but your destination, as you look at the map, seems to be somewhere between in the like valley area of this fork, like somewhere between these two roads.
Now, do we want to take the desert side or the non-desert side?
Well, the past 6 days in the desert haven't been the best. I'm willing to try it out going left. If anything,
Cool.
we seem to be hitting a lot of sandstorms out here, so if anything, it'll make some nice protection if one rolls through.
This is true. Mickey, any thoughts?
Tired of the sand.
That's as good an idea as any. Okay. Having a look at the state of my chainmail. Pretty annoyed at being blasted by sand all the day.
So are we going left this time?
Should we try it? We know pretty
why
much
not?
where we're going.
Pretty much, yes.
Actually,
It'd be
Quinn, since you two seem pretty
Hey,
fast,
Kira,
actually.
can I
Oh, yeah.
suggest that you move the microphone closer to your mouth?
Oh well, it is super far away. You're right.
There we go. I can hear you much better now.
Oh, cool. So, Quinn, you want to actually mark the spot on the map. So if going left turns out to be a terrible idea, we just
Not a bad idea.
I mean, I can mark it as the split. It does look like on the map. There is the fork in the road.
yeah. But yeah, I'm totally fine with just going someplace more, where the ground's more even and less mushy
50.
and hot. Yeah.
Okay. Left it is.
All right. So you guys start on your path to the left, as this brings you due west toward the ocean. But you know that a short time from now you're going to have to brake and go towards your destination, which is off-road. You're going off-roading, guys. Get your four-wheelers ready. You pass by these enormous, like they're so much closer now than the ones that you hid behind, or the little caves that you stayed in to avoid sandstorms. And these ones in this part of the continent are enormous. They're super, super tall, upwards of 100, 150 feet toward the sky. This road snakes between several of them and just curves in, goes around the base of one. It's kind of an exhausting walk, but the ground is solid and it's a little more comfortable a pace.
I want to make sure that I'm keeping an eye on the tops of the mesas, just to make sure that there's nothing that might sneak up behind us more than anything.
Roll for perception.
18.
18. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. So after a few hours, by the way, this did save you about 2 hours of travel taking the left. After a few hours of snaking between these mesas, you kind of are looking over the map thinking, like, this destination that she marked looks like it's just north of us. And you curve around in between these two mesas and look over this enormous canyon. And at the very edge of the canyon, there is a large mesa that seems to grow from one of the sides of the canyon and just towers up toward the sky. That mesa itself is thinner and taller, about maybe 170 feet tall. It looks to be, it's easily visible from here, but it's probably half a mile to a mile away and across a canyon.
Now, what we got from Rista? Hold on, I'm just going to look at this up.
She didn't tell
So-
us much about the area.
I only have travel to the mesa, which sadly is not particularly useful in this situation. But it's underground. We need to be looking, ironically.
So should we go into the canyon, go down it, and see what's at the base of it?
I feel we need to. There should be something underground, so maybe going into the canyon is a good idea. I never particularly like having so much height on either side, but it might still be the best. Looking
Even
for
if
something
it's not
underground.
underground, we still need to cross the canyon to get to the mesa if that's where we're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get down and also come back. But we'll need a way to figure it out.
Is it,
About how are we on the edge of the canyon now? Can I look over to see?
You guys can
What it
easily
looks like?
walk up to the edge of it.
Mhm.
It looks like it's roughly 120 feet deep and across about 300 feet.
Okay.
Do I see anything on the bottom? Is there any kind of? There's no like water or anything I see at the bottom.
Roll for perception.
Let's see, what was my perception? Let's roll with my other new dice. That was not good. Oh boy.
into the jail?
10. I'll give
10.
this one another chance. This is first.
So with a 10, you can easily tell that the canyon is dry. There's no water down there. There's no running water. There are plenty of ledges and pathways that you could use to try to descend it. Probably won't be perfectly safe, but at least safer than just taking a straight 120-foot drop. And yeah, that's what you get with a 10.
Well, the good news is there's a lot of footholds, and we do have a lot of rope.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about climbing down?
I feel how wide, like how long is this canyon? Like, is there any chance of us like going to the edge and like going down a slope, or is this thing massively long?
It's a fault line. It's like
Okay.
super long.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You would guess a couple of miles from end to end.
Okay.
The distance, like where you're standing, the destination that's marked is just straight across the canyon. To traverse around would take you into the evening.
So when we say straight across, is it on the other side of the canyon?
Yes.
Okay. And does it look like there's a way up the other side to be able to get up there, or?
Roll a perception check. This is for a different reason. I still have your 18 in mind.
21.
21.
Damn.
Glancing over and down, like the mesa itself seems to be like growing out of the edge of the canyon, almost like it was like part of it was sheared off and descended into the fault.
Well,
But what you do see with 21 is looking down near the base of that part of the structure, you see a shadow, a very dark shadow on the ground, indicating that there's some kind of inlet down there under the mesa.
I think I found our tunnel.
okay, so down it is.
I believe so.
Mickey, those wings.
Hmm.
Is that just for you, or can you do that to everyone?
Just me, I think.
Okay.
You might be able to fly down there all by yourself.
Yep.
You could, if you're feeling comfortable with that, at least.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, then I guess we should get the rope.
Shall I lead the way? Or does
Yes, please.
one of you two want to lead the way and I'll look at the rogues?
I'm feeling pretty confident climbing down. If we want to maybe tie off those who are feeling a little more nervous about the climb.
One
To some
to
of
one.
us that
I'm
are
quite
more-
strong, so I should be able to, if someone falls, catch them. so I'm
Oh,
having
yeah.
to have someone on me.
I can climb down. It's just gonna take me a while.
Faye, how are you feeling?
Well, climbing was never my strong suit, but I mean, no other choice, do we?
Do you want to tie to the two of us?
Yeah, I'd
Maybe,
love that. Thanks.
One of the rogues first and last, so everyone else is in the middle.
Sounds good. If Hush doesn't want to be... Are you okay not being tied up, Hush?
Yeah, perfectly fine. I thought
Shall
you
I-
had time.
Shall I go behind Faye then, and we can tie between the three of us, if that's fine with Quinn? And
No,
Mickey,
should we?
are you going to fly down, or do you want to come with us?
I hate climbing.
Flying down it is. That's good. I
Now,
like
should
those wings anyway.
We may also have to climb back up as well. Do you want to save your wings for that?
I mean, I can do it every day, so if we like go to sleep down there, I should be okay.
the
What
other
time?
question?
DM, what time is it?
Oh, it's like
It's like
7
4 o'clock.
o'clock in the evening. Well, it was
Oh,
4
7
o'clock
o'clock
when you
Oh,
were
made it
coming
to the.
across this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if we climb down, we camp out down here tonight. We'll have a little bit more protection from the elements.
Sounds good. That's what I was
Now-
thinking.
Before we-
Question.
Good idea.
Question is, should we leave the rope for the way back up, or should Hush and I, untie it with magic as we go to bring the rope with us?
Oh, I think we're tying to each other.
Yeah, I think we're just tying people
Oh.
together in case someone slips. There's people
Yeah.
who try
Okay.
to catch them.
I
We're
should
not
be
tying
able-
it
I
off
should-
to the top.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't think we have enough rope to tie off to the top.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
we might do, but it'll be a daisy
We can
chain
just
of ropes.
combine some of the rope.
Okay.
Alright.
I will take my rope out, tie an anchor around myself, and pass it on to Faye.
And I'll knot it around myself.
Quinn, do you want to be on as well?
Sure. I'll take either end.
Okay.
I think if anyone wants to stop for a bit, just say. This might not be the easiest.
What are you securing the rope to besides each other, or are you just?
Just each other.
Just tying
you
off.
just-
we're
belay
free.
each other.
We are free climbing down a canyon.
Mhm.
All right. So, Ryan,
Mhm.
as you've been paying attention to the mesas around you and to the different areas of this cracked dry land that you've been traversing for the last few hours. Nothing really has caught your attention, but the first thing that does is when you look over, getting ready to descend and make your climb, there's a piton stuck in the side of the the canyon wall.
How old does it look?
Not that old. Go ahead and roll a survival check. You can
7.
aid if you want, Gwen, since you're proficient.
I'll point it out and say. I think this might be Reester's, but I'm not sure.
I mean, as strong
Wait.
as she
Could
is,
be.
do you think
Was
she
it-
just flew
Was it
down?
me you said could also make? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Quinn, you can make a survival check
Okay.
too, since you're
I
proficient.
couldn't tell if that's what you said. Jeez, he's rolled a lot. 12.
Yeah, mine's
Cool.
only a 7.
You would guess it's somewhere between a couple of days and a month, based on the wear it's taken.
Now, when did
Not
Reester
very
say she
old,
was here?
At least.
It's not very old. How long ago did Reester say she was here?
We asked.
Did she-
It
did
must
she?
have been fairly recent. I don't know if she mentioned anything specifically, but I know that she had recently acquired those flowers, and it wouldn't make sense for the guy who took it from her to just wait on them. He would have taken them immediately.
I think it's hers, but I think we need to assume it isn't.
Okay.
Honestly,
That's a safe
Be
bet.
aware of what's
I'm not-
around.
I'm not feeling comfortable tying a rope to a random python we found in the side of a
Definitely not.
wall.
I mean, I have an extra. If you feel more comfortable just using that, we can hammer that one in.
I mean, I have a whole bunch as well, but it might take us more time trying to hammer them into the side of this.
Make more noise as well.
Yeah.
Quinn, how much time do you think it's going to take?
Well, they're kind of hard to get into solid rock, so... I mean, it usually takes me a while, but then again, we do have someone here with a bit more, arm strength.
Okay. Yeah, I do like the idea of taking a little bit of extra time to ensure that we can get down safely and come back up safely. And I'm not too concerned about the noise, given that we're the only ones out here. We haven't
Well,
really
we
seen
don't
anything
know
but
that, though.
things. Well, we don't. But yeah, that's tricky.
I'm happy to hammer it in if you want me to.
I'd like that if we could use it quietly.
I can do my best. I'll take a hammer out from my smith's tools, and I have one, I think, anyway. I do not have one anyway, but I'll take one from my smith's tools.
We have hammer and pythons.
Yeah, and I'll try and hammer one freshly in as quietly as I can.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll a stealth check with its advantage.
I was gonna say-
hammer.
I already have disadvantage, so this can't go badly. Oh dear. Oh,
It
I
is-
need you to roll.
Oh
40,
no,
20,
that natural one.
no, it wasn't a natural one. It was a 6, so that's 5.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, it is
Um,
echoing in a canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got muscles that just won't quit as you try to tone it down. It's just whack, ding, ding, ding. It's echoing like you can hear it ting, 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 ting. On the opposite side of the canyon.
I forget how strong I am sometimes. I'm sorry. Well, do you want to attach a rope to this, Hush?
Yep. Easy peasy.
We'll need at least 3 chained together.
Sure, I have
Go out
rope.
of my pack.
Quinn, you have rope, right? Oh, Finn, you have rope. See, we're fine.
Okay.
Mickey, a moment passes by, and hearing this commotion and seeing your friends just starting to work with trying to devise a plan to get down the canyon. After that series of echoes throughout the canyon, about 60 feet to your left, there's to your right, there is a series of like rocks and rocky rubble. And on this clear sunny day, it seems like a shadow kind of drifts behind one of them. You don't hear anything, but you do catch the glimpse of a shadow.
All of us do?
Nope, just Mickey.
Okay.
Guys, I think there's something over there.
I'll watch it for a bit. Whilst the other 3 are sorting out the rope, I'll just watch where she's pointed down.
Okay.
Where did you see it?
Over there.
How far away from us is over there?
It's about 60 feet.
Yeah, okay.
It was just a shadow, but I don't know. You guys are kind of loud.
Sorry.
So, go ahead and roll perception too, Ryan, since you said you were watching.
7.
7. Must have just been a shadow. Maybe a bird. Something like that.
Well,
Let's
either
keep
way,
watching.
we'll probably be safer once we're down there.
Agree.
Yeah, hanging
Maybe
from
we
a
should get
canyon
moving.
wall by a rope. That'll definitely be safer. All right, let's get climbing.
Mickey,
Well,
when you fly
ideally,
down.
we're not depending on the rope. It's just a safety net.
Mickey, when you fly down, you'll get to the bottom before us. Just, I know you can handle yourself. Just be careful.
Duh. I'll be fine.
I know. I just wanted to say.
You guys should start climbing first, though. And my neighbor decided to mow their lawn now. Cool. You guys should
What's
start
a lawn?
climbing first, though.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's do
Go
this.
ahead. We got this. It's fine. All right.
Can't be that bad. Just several hundred feet down to the bottom.
If you see anything, Mickey, you shout.
Yep.
We'll come on in.
All right. So, what is your order? And I will need you all to start making
Hush, would
checks. But
you-
who's going first?
Would you feel more comfortable being first or last?
She puts her like little pawed fists on her hips and puffs out her chest and said, "Oh yeah, this is kind of my thing."
Lead the way then.
Is it acrobatics?
You can roll acrobatics with advantage because of your feline form.
So are we all
Pretty
doing
good.
acrobatics checks?
26.
This is going to be a series of 4 30-foot checks. 26. You expertly navigate the hand and foot holds and drop even the last 6 feet down onto a ledge. Big smile comes across your face.
That's the farthest that I've had to climb in a while. It's not that bad, you guys. Just take your time.
Guess if we had one rogue at the front and one at the back, I'll go next.
All right, go ahead and roll athletics, please.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Next up, you kind of limber up for a moment and start to just cautiously and using the strength of your fingers and your grip, just maneuver your way down, and then you just gently step next to Hush.
Nice and slow, Faye. It's fine. Just take your time.
All right, here we go. She's gonna crack a couple of joints. Athletics check.
You can roll acrobatics. Whatever your higher is, acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, thank God, athletics is higher.
I think it is for
What?
most of us.
Yeah, 12.
12? Not so easy for you. You take a couple of slips and catch yourself. You kind of swing on the rope and sprawl and grab the other side with your other hand and then swing yourself back around. But you make it down the first 30 feet. Mickey, I need you to roll a perception check.
15.
Okay. That shadow you've been looking out for? You see it again, coming from the other side of the rock. Followed quickly by some kind of humanoid creature, but rushing at you. And you almost swear for a moment. Like this moment of panic overtakes you, and Quinn, you're still up at the top as well. As you see this creature is running on its feet, but also every once in a while striding on its two front hands.
Am I
And
seeing this
standing
too, or
back
just
up.
Mickey?
Just Mickey.
Okay.
Unless you can roll perception if you want.
Jeez, this rolls so much. Hold on, it's caught. Just land on a number, thank you. 21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. As you see Mickey pause and look over at something, you catch a view of what's coming, and then you hear a footstep also to your left, and you turn quickly before you get surprised. And I need the two of you to roll initiative.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're gonna get some bonding time, Mickey.
Great. Great.
This is what we wanted. Damn
Oh
it.
no.
I always roll freaking high.
Yeah, I rolled like shit, so.
Damn it. 20 total.
6.
Just because of the encounter builder on D&D Beyond, I'm going to ask the three of you to roll initiative as well,
Okay,
just in case you happen to get involved.
there it is. That's more like it.
Ooh, oh yeah, baby.
Should I
Best
be,
initiative roll of the game.
Should I be switching to a battle map, RJ?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He looks
Do you
shocked.
survive?
Oh,
Okay, oh, there we go. he's
Oh, okay, right.
should we go to battle map?
Oh, we can't hear you, RJ.
RJ, no.
No.
No. Oh no.
Unplug it and plug it back in or something.
Oh,
Oh, that works too.
Oh, he's
That
gone.
also works.
Alright.
All right, sorry about that.
Nope, you're
There
good.
we
I
go.
got you.
Hey, there we go.
That's my keyboard, and I hit the escape button, and it just blacked out both my screens.
Nice.
All right, Ryan.
3.
Nice. Hush.
You're muted,
You're
Kira.
muted.
19.
We're so good at technology. All
My
of us.
cursor was right over the mute button. I thought it was like fine.
Faye,
Oh, solid 3 for me.
which one of you has higher decks?
Faye will have higher decks.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. As you look up and you see this creature is 10 feet from you when you notice it. It looks to be like it's a humanoid creature, but it's strange. It has this like bushy, like orangish hair with these black like stripes in it, just kind of like rushing back, and it kind of manes up in the back like that. There's a bow strapped over its chest, and it's currently has drawn a scimitar, swung it around, and is trying to go to attack you. But you take initiative, and it's your turn.
Alright, so this is one that was coming at me in addition to the other one that Mickey was looking at, correct?
Yep. They're flanking you
Okay.
from both sides, like velociraptors.
Got it.
Clever girl.
Thanks for that image. First, I'm just gonna say, Mickey, watch out behind you. There's another one, and I'm gonna try to take a slash with the rapier, and I want to try to aim for across the chest where it has the bow strung.
You want to try
see
to
if
cut
I
the
can
bowstring?
cut through that.
Okay.
Yeah.
First roll to hit.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
We're doing theater of the mind for now,
Okay.
but
15.
Just leave it like
15 does hit.
Okay.
Good to know.
A roll a dexterity check as well.
Okay.
Before or after you roll damage, whatever you choose.
I'll just roll it now, just so I know. Just dexterity check.
Yep.
18.
Okay.
Ooh, that's an 8 on my D8. So 12 points of slashing damage. Or piercing damage, I'm sorry.
All right. So you draw the rapier and you go to slash and cut through the bowstring, and it sees you coming and it has the jump on you and kind of turns at the last second. You do stab it, but it seems to only partially take damage.
Alright. I'm going to bonus action disengage to
Okay.
back up a bit. I want to try to be even with Mickey, but facing the other way.
So you guys are going back to back.
So I'm not too far away from her.
Easy enough. You guys
I'm more,
were
like,
about
next to her, like side by side. So I can
Okay,
still
you guys
see
were
her out of the
about-
corner of my eye.
20 feet from each other, so you come together and you're right next to each other.
This looks so good.
Hush. Make a perception check. 15. You heard the words, "Look out, there's another one behind you, Mickey." Quinn's voice coming from the top of the canyon.
And can she see the creature that they're fighting?
No, you're 30 feet down into the canyon. You can see the sky.
She's gonna try and back up a bit, just to see if she can get like a good visual angle on what's going on.
You're gonna climb back up.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, let's do that. We can actually.
All right.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. You easily, with your cat form, just start to grab on and pull yourself up on the hand and footholds, and you get yourself just, with your movement speed, you get yourself just to the point where you can take a peek over, and you see these two creatures. And why don't you make a nature check, please?
Five.
Look like people attacking your friends.
And so, Quinn's up there, right? Dealing with one of the creatures, and Mickey's down there dealing with another one of the creatures, or are they both?
No, they're both up top there, and they're being flanked by these two creatures.
Gotcha. So Ryan and Faye are both down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now you're in the middle.
Okay, so she's going to stay right where she is, and she's going to voice to Ryan and Faye and say, "Guys, they're dealing with some monsters up here. You gotta come check this out. Please help out, please." But she's not gonna do anything with her turn other than do that. She will prepare a dodge action though, if she can.
Prepare to dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. That ends your turn? All right. Next up, the one that attacked you, Quinn, is going to try to strike back with the scimitar. Dirty 20
Yep.
for 8 points of slashing damage as it just
Got it.
lurches back, and you're kind of actually impressed by its swiftness as it strikes you and kind of cuts you across the arm. Oh, it can make 2 scimitar attacks. All right. So here's the second
Oh,
one.
good.
Well, that's delightful. Wonderful.
22.
Yep.
All right. So that's 6 points of slashing damage on the second one. And it rakes you again with the scimitar. Mickey, the other one's coming after you. As it rushes forward towards you, you can see that it kind of like gains a little bit of speed by leaping off of its feet, grabbing the ground and pushing itself like an animal would. Scimitar strike. Jesus. 19
Yep.
for 5 points of damage, slashing. And 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. It comes up and gets like this burst jump on you and just kind of almost pulls the scimitar close to his chest and like uses its body weight and impacts you. Rolls once, gets up and tries to slash at you again as you kind of like dodge back from it. That ends their turn. And Mickey, you're up.
So how close am I to everyone else? I'm assuming Quinn and I are like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are
I'm-
back to
I'm
back,
next to
about
you.
10
I moved,
feet.
Like next.
Yeah, you're about 10
Instead of
feet
back
from
to
the
back.
canyon
Yep.
drop.
Yep.
And you, with your passive perception, you'd be able to see Hush's face just peek over and then go like this.
Okay. Alright then. I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do that. Sorry, just adding my
So with this
hit points.
panicked breathing, you can start to feel the love of the friend that you've talked to for so many years build up within you. And in your panicked breathing, it kind of slows down, and you can see your breaths, even in the middle of this desert, come out as this cold energy, and it just gathers all these strange frost crystals around you and builds this armor. And you hear a voice. Be sure to protect yourself.
I have to protect my friends too. And I'll use a d6 of my healing light on Quinn.
Okay.
It's my bonus
and in
action.
that moment, your eyes flare with starfire.
You heal
As
6.
you don't even wave your hand this time, and it just starts to come naturally. And Quinn, the wound from the scimitar closes partially.
She'll kind of really quickly like glance over next to her to give a nod to Mickey before focusing back on her target.
All right.
Okay. And she'll just ready the rapier and stay where she is.
Okay. You are engaged with one, you know, right?
Yes.
All right. Faye, you're up.
Okay. Faye is going to give Ryan a quick nod and say, I think it's time, and she's going to Misty Step up to the top of the canyon.
All right. Don't move.
Yeah.
God damn it. Why
You
didn't
say-
I roll higher initiative?
You say to Ryan, I
Now
think
you
it's
just want to
time.
like you're copying her.
I know. It was
And
my
this
plan all along.
strange, like, puddle forms under Faye as this, like, tingling, like, raindrops seem to be going the opposite way that they should. And Faye drops through this puddle in the ground. It swallows up, and then you appear through one. Up about 5 feet away from Mickey. Or where did you want to be? Just at the top?
Pretty much just, I mean, it's 30 feet of movement, so I'm
Yep,
probably
you're
right
at
at the
the
cliff
canyon.
edge.
You're at the canyon edge, yes.
Wonderful. Thank God I'm still tied to Ryan and Quinn.
I mean, no, you misty stepped, so you're not tied to
You
anybody.
missed
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's... I foresee no problems with that. So, she'll take a quick look around and see all the chaos up there and fish her pearl out of her pocket and send forth an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. On which one?
Um,
Oh, you only have one beam.
yeah. I'm going to go with the one attacking Mickey. Quinn looks like she's probably got hers locked down.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take a I'll take a 21.
Sure, that hits.
Nice. All right. So then, in that case, nope, that's a D12. Please don't roll that. 12 points of force damage.
This tentacle forms and just shoots this forceful jet of water that smashes into this. So you said 12 points?
Yes.
Agonizing Blast
Agonizing blast.
is a big ol' bitch. All right.
Yep.
Anything else with your turn?
Actually, oh wait, yeah, I do have a move. Can I move away from the edge of the cliff in a way that wouldn't like? Make me
Yeah, you can move up about 5 feet, or if you want to circle around one of them. But Mickey and Quinn are like 5 feet away from you in this area. You can move up to them, or you can move to one of the sides.
Can I like move to the side and up a little bit?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Do you want to be engaged with the creature, or do you want to be away from the creature?
I'll be away from the creature, but also away from the cliff edge, which is very important.
Okay, you get yourself a good 15 feet of space from the cliff edge and circled around away from the creature.
Cool. That's it for me.
That's it for you. Ryan.
I like that. I'll do the same. Misty step up to the top.
Except for you, it's this shimmering energy that overtakes you and you appear at the top, exactly where Faye just appeared a moment ago.
Bit wet underfoot. I will run round to the one attacking Mickey.
Okay.
I will happily take the attack of opportunity, and I'll run to the one attacking Mickey.
You won't need to, because when you arrive, Mickey and Quinn are like this, and you arrive here.
Oh, perfect.
So if you're running around to this one where Mickey is, you won't get attacked by the other one.
And I'm gonna go at the other one, the one attacking Mickey.
Do it.
A 12.
12 to hit.
Yep.
It does,
Jesus
but
Christ.
that's exactly what you need.
Ooh. I mean, you didn't mention armor, yeah.
Nice.
Is 12 points of piercing damage, and I'm going to reroll the fire. Can I reroll the fire damage with Piercer? Because it says any damage dice? Or is it only the d10 that I can reroll?
I would think it would only be the D10.
D10.
because
I just
it's
wanted to
damage.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
fine.
piercing.
It's 2 points of fire damage.
So 14 altogether?
14 total, yeah.
Alright. It doesn't fully take all the piercing damage, but
Okay.
definitely took some.
It's still standing.
Oh yeah.
Fire rune. It needs to make a strength save. I'm going to invoke that.
Okay.
So it takes another 10 points of fire damage.
I rolled a 22 to save.
Oh, I mean it saves, but it took another 10 points of fire damage anyway.
Oh god, okay. Fire seems to be working really well. The creature immediately immolates for a moment and then burns, and the fire goes out, and you can see that the creature's.
Ooh, you're not liking that. I'm going to action surge and attack it one more time.
Do it up.
I somehow rolled worse. It doesn't hit.
Okay. So
I miss.
as you make those taunting words toward it, it gets ready on the defense, and you go to strike, and it's very quick. It gets out of the way.
Shit. Right. Well, it's my turn.
All right, Quinn, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to try to take another slash at the one in front of me. 15.
15. Will hit.
Yep. Alright, so snake attack, because Mickey is next to me. 5 foot hit. It's great trying to get my d6s. Rolled another 8 on the d8, damn. Math is hard.
I know.
20 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to turn behind me and point the dagger at the one that she's engaged with and Wheels of the Grave for 4 points of necrotic damage.
All right. Mickey, roll a quick perception check.
Natural 19, total of 27.
Oh wow. Okay.
I see everything.
Yeah, oh boy.
So you quickly strike with the rapier, and you pierce all the way through its shoulder and push it back a little bit. And holding the rapier, you kind of point the dagger in this defensive position as you kind of have it kung fu held, the one that's engaged with you. You point the dagger, and you see a shadow appear behind this creature, and Mickey, you swear that you see a blade drive through the back of this creature, and a somewhat very dark but bluish face with a big smile and this curly wavy hair stab through, peer over the shoulder, and then disappear. It's real creepy.
Do I see this as well, given I'm next to it? Or
You
have
can
I
roll
seen this
perception.
before? It's a 17.
That you would not. You might see a little bit of darkness, but the DC on that is real high.
Real high, yep.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nah. I'm gonna keep holding there.
Alrighty. And since we're all up here, ignore part of this map, but I am going to give you guys a map so that you don't need to...
I have a feeling you were holding out specifically for that reason.
I don't
Since that would
mind.
make it really awkward.
I don't mind Theater of the Mind, but
I
I don't...
mind.
You do?
I do actually. Like having a map out there is very handy, yes. But your descriptions are lovely, so it's really pretty to look at or imagine.
Oh, do you guys want a map or no?
I don't mind.
It is
either
a
way.
little easier for me to
Gotcha.
visualize things.
Yeah, let's put it on the
Totally.
map.
I understand that. Some people are very visual. Let me just find the proper...
Man, I played second edition with Thaco. Yeah, I'm fine with no map.
Alright. This map does not have a canyon, but we're going to pretend Hush is at the edge of the canyon.
Sounds good to me.
Did you get your change?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right.
All right, so everything from
Are
Hutch's
they-
line down is canyon. Got it.
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent.
So they're both in front of us on the same side?
I had it imagined like this,
Oh, okay.
but
That's what I thought. I thought they were like opposite.
Yeah, we're gonna do it
one
like
in
this.
front, one behind.
yes. Okay. Right. Quinn, does that end your go?
Yes.
Hush.
Okay, so she's going to rush up to one of the creatures right in front of Quinn, and she's going to cast Booming Blade on it.
Booming Blade.
Yes.
You pull yourself over the ledge, do a roll, and get up and start to... You hear the sound of thunder being like contained, like this subtle roar on your blade, and you rush up and go ahead and strike. Go ahead and roll.
Oh no, an 8. I missed.
No.
So she's gonna wait. Yeah, no, I can't do that. So she's going to feel the tremor of the whirling magical energy resonate from the blade, but it does reverberate a little bit too hard out of her control, and it causes this blade to kind of whiff right past the whiskers of whatever creature this is. And then she's gonna look at him, realize that she got way too close, and wind right back out. And she's gonna move right over here.
That's
Perfect.
into the.
That's
Oh,
into the oh yeah.
That's into the canyon, yeah.
Oh, not that far.
The line of these rocks here, so this line
Okay.
here is in line.
Hold on.
Alright, so we're gonna stand. Actually, no, we're gonna come over here. That sounds fun. Yeah,
Alright.
that's good.
I was going to try to take an opportunity attack, but you have mobile, so I guess that doesn't happen.
It's not work, no.
Ever.
All right, is that end your go?
It does end my go.
Okay. Next up, it is their turn. You see... Hush, also, as you pass by them, being someone who knows what beast form humanoids look like, this is some kind of human tiger amalgamation.
Amalgamation on purpose? Or naturally? Oh no. Okay.
Who knows?
And it's going to use... This one is going to use its action to shape change. And you see it... And its shape changes into a tiger.
Oh, delightful.
But that's its action. The other one is going to... move into the space of all three of you and start to take its scimitar attacks against Mickey and Faye.
Delightful.
10 against Mickey,
Miss.
7 against Faye.
Holy miss.
Feeling surrounded and warding off 3 of you at the same time, it just spins and misses both of you. It's then going to take its movement to try to get away.
The
Feed.
tiger is going to need to make a wisdom save.
Tiger? The one near Quinn, yes?
Yes.
18?
That succeeds.
Sorry, 2 good rolls
Fine.
against your stuff.
And that was my reaction, so I can't take an opportunity attack on the other thing.
Okay.
I can, though.
This is
Hey!
your first rapier attack?
My first
Here it is.
rapier attack!
Oh,
Go on. Big money, big money.
come on,
Stick 'em with the
Rohai.
pointy end.
Stick him with the pointy end.
No!
No.
Looking at this thing, it starts to like crystallize inside the blade, and you're like, it's go time. And you take a strike, but by the time you've had all of that theatric and all that buildup in your heart, he's already gone.
Oh, that's so true. Oh, sweet bean. She tried.
You'll get there.
Did she try to slash with the rapier? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Ryan noticed this.
Ryan's like, shit, I failed, and Mickey's like, woof. Oh. Faye, you're not gonna try an opportunity attack?
I mean, I'm not holding my spear. All I'm holding is my orb.
True. Okay. That ends their turn, and Mickey, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Um,
fuck it, why not try to punch it, do no damage?
Yeah, right?
Roll an attack.
So that one.
No, it's a 15 total.
15
That's funny.
hits. You
0 damage.
I
I'm
love
like,
it.
fuck!
I know. Oh my god. All right, Mickey.
Okay. She is going to kind of glare a little bit at Ryan and say, I can do it!
Go on. I believe.
And move here and engage with the one attacking Quinn.
Okay.
And attack with the rapier. That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this.
No.
Oh no, that's so
Make
tragic.
me.
The theatrics,
Oh.
though.
Ryan
As
sees
you
this
go
and is
to
like,
swing, as you go to swing, you hear a voice creep into your head.
You
Don't
know
be
what?
so forthright, putting yourself in danger, dear. And the sword disappears for a minute as you go to strike. And
RJ,
then,
I'm gonna
What's
use
that?
my DM inspiration.
okay.
ooh.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Nat 20, nat
Come
20,
on, baby.
nat
Come on,
20,
baby.
Nat 20.
That's much better. That's a 21 to hit.
Yes.
21 does hit.
Hell yes.
All right.
The voice still says to you, don't put yourself in danger, dear.
4
do you do?
points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And you bring the mighty ire of your dream down upon this creature.
It kind of flickers a little bit with gold flame as she kind of like plunges it into the shoulder of the tiger. And I think that will do it for me.
Okay. Congrats on your first rapier attack.
Thank you.
Yay.
Faye, you're up.
All right. Faye's gonna move down to here. just try to get a better view. And the one currently by itself, the one not near Mickey and Quinn, she's gonna glare at that one. These two jerks tried to launch a surprise attack on the party, so she's gonna twirl the pearl in her hand and be like, "Let's do this!" And another Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Sorry, it's hard not to do that.
And that's all right. You will have plenty of opportunities to do that through this campaign.
Please tell me, do you say does Faye say Eldritch Blast when she fires Eldritch Blasts?
No, what she speaks in Primordial, so you don't know what she says.
So you got to say out loud exactly what she would say.
Yeah.
All right. She says, "Ulach, Mostek, Istak Ula," and sends it out.
Surprisingly convincing.
Do you want?
Yeah.
Do you want to know what it translates to in common? No.
I don't.
No.
Yeah. I have a morbid curiosity that says yes.
Oh, all of her spells are kind of the same way. It translates to go squiggly water go.
That's so sick. Okay, roll your attack.
Yeah, all of her spells are like that. That'd be a 18.
The creepiest Power Ranger I've ever seen. 18.
Oh, 18.
Does hit.
10 points of damage from go
Nice.
squiggly water go.
Jeez. All right. 10 points of damage. That will be this one. That's the one that disengaged from you guys, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. What else do you do?
I think that'll do it for now. Yeah, that'll do it for now. I'm gonna
Okay.
hold off on Eloise.
All right. Ryan.
Ryan is so happy that Mickey hit something with the rapier. He's gonna run past. He's running to the other one. But as he runs past, he's gonna be like, "See, you can do it. Stick him with the pointy end." And then he's gonna attack the one that's running away.
All right.
That is a nat 1 on the rapier on the pike.
Oh.
You can do it. As you trip over a rock and pick yourself back up.
Oh no.
I cannot do it anymore. And then he's gonna bonus action hit with the bottom end.
Okay.
Oh, we're such a
I'm just
wonderful
picturing that
party.
you didn't even bother getting up. You tripped. And
I did not bother getting up because I'm swirling from the
Just-
back because I rolled another nat
Yeah.
1.
Just try to hit their
Oh,
ankle.
No, you
Lewis,
didn't.
put
I
the
rolled
die
2 in a
away.
row.
Put the
Shut
die
up.
away.
Stop.
So I got back up, swung,
fail.
and fell over, and I was like,
This thing is just casually walking back from you as you fell the first time, and you're like, "Come here!" And you tried to hit it with the second
Oh, no.
time, and you're just scrambling to your feet, trying to swing at it. And it's just casually backing up away from your second strike. You fall to your knees and pick yourself back up on the pike.
You can picture these two just looking at each other like,
Mickey, I think you want to be our new fighter.
I need to listen to my own advice. Yep, that's my turn. Excellent turn right there.
Nice.
2 nat 1s.
well, you got in between us and them, which is
I did.
half of a fighter's job.
Means
Quit.
he needs some new dice.
Nope.
Alright, she's also gonna turn to look at Mickey and go, "That is how you do it," before taking her own attack with the rapier.
Stop complimenting Mickey. You're about to roll a 1.
Listen, I know I probably am, but I'm proud of her. That was a journey. Okay, it's not a 1 though. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
So much of me wants every time someone compliments Mickey hitting something with the rapier for it just instantly to be a nat 1 afterwards. It's just like, we need to stop. We're so
I
happy
was
for
worried
her.
that was gonna happen too.
It'd be pretty
Oh.
funny.
It would be pretty good.
It's like everybody stops in the middle of this
Here's some
action-packed
damage.
comment.
That's better.
Mickey's patron is just like, stop making her do this. I'm gonna curse you all every time you do.
14 piercing damage.
Right.
And I'm assuming he's still up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not
so
bloodied.
then I will also take another attack with the dagger.
Go ahead.
That is not going to hit. That is a 7.
All right. You strike out with the rapier this time, piercing through the hip and just kind of pushing him off of his back foot. You take a swing with the dagger as it grabs the blade of the rapier and kind of pushes itself off away from your second strike. Not gonna do it?
All yours, Mickey. My turn.
Push!
Okay, as she bounces away from the creature after she royally missed, she's going to kind of like stumble back and grab a fistful of sand and kind of dig that into her pocket, smear it in some of the paint from her paint supplies, and then throw it right toward that creature for a color spray. Can you please give me a...
Remember, color spray is the one where you roll 6d10. And
I do roll 60-10.
see if
You're
it's
right.
enough
I
to-
could not remember.
So I will let you choose something different if you want to.
Mm,
But I
Okay.
did mention that these creatures are not looking bloodied yet.
yeah, you did say that. You're right. I will. You know. Okay, if that's the case, thank you for that. I will.
I only know
Such a cool
'cause
description, though.
Color spray and sleep are weird spells with those
They're super weird.
weird mechanics. Yeah.
Hate 'em. I hate
Trying
'em.
to make it work. This is so cool. So we'll try again for another booming blade on the creature closest to her, not the one that Quinn's currently engaging with. And 23 to hit.
Yeah. Are you moving into range with it?
I am. I'll move her over. So that's going to be beautiful. 11 points of damage.
Wow.
Alright.
Good
So
for
as
you.
she
11 points for moving blade.
Right. So as she brings down the metal of her sword, this booming force kind of pushes down on the sand beneath his feet, causing it to erupt a bit, and it starts swirling a small little tornado around him, kind of keeping him still.
Nice.
And she's going to then back up right where she was before. Approximately. Yeah. And end her
Alright.
turn.
Okay. Turns over. Next, it is their turn. This one is going to move this way. Rushes away from you, which it'll trigger damage from Booming Blade.
And also,
Yes.
attack of opportunity.
You guys, you and Mickey can take opportunity attacks if you want to.
Yes,
It never
please.
leaves my. It hasn't left my melee range at any point, so it doesn't get one.
17.
It hits.
24. 25, sorry.
I hope you guys kill it with this.
How do I trigger the... I'm trying
Yeah,
to trigger the
roll,
booming blade.
roll Booming Blade damage, roll damage for Dream, and damage for your
It is one per turn.
Dream does
Rapier
6
attack.
points of damage.
8 points.
And for Booming Blade?
3, I think?
Oh, it's 2d8, so it's
Oh,
possible to be a
okay.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, 11 total.
So despite this thunderous sand cloud swirling around him, he triggers the boom. You guys can hear the thunder and rushes away. You both slash at the tiger, splitting open part of his ribs and exposing this strange glimmering insides to him. He rushes back up around, takes a growl, too much, and rushes at Quinn and takes a pounce. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh It's me.
Come on, we're all super good at
Does
that, right?
another biz.
I rolled an 8 for a total of 7.
Alright, does 18 hit you?
Yep.
You are knocked prone. And you take 6 points of slashing damage. It's then going to take its bite attack and try to
Okay.
drag you to the cliff.
Cool.
Oh, I don't think an 8's going to hit, though. Oh, advantage, you're prone.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think 11's going to hit either.
No, it doesn't.
It's just, you're kind of holding it back with the rapier, like this, as a stick, and it's leaning over, like trying to rush at you with its claws and mouth. It chomps right next to your face. To be continued. This one is going to make its shape shift. That's its action. It also changes into a tiger. Mickey, you're back up.
Okay, I'm just reading something very, very quickly. Don't mind me. Within 5 feet of it. Okay. God, their positioning is so annoying.
Yep.
So Quinn and the tiger are in the same space, correct?
It's kind of like she's kind of down on her back holding it. They can't occupy the same space, so
Okay, that's
they're 5 feet from each other.
okay. I'm just gonna try and stab down. Try and get its
Okay.
attention.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
That's gonna hit. 21.
21 hits.
Ooh, that's good. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. As you thrust and just like unknowing and unaware to your presence in its moment of rage, trying to destroy Quinn, you shove it through the creature's ribs and just all the way. You hear like you've hit an organ or something. You pull the rapier out and there's a smear of blood all down the rapier itself, and it just dissolves and dissolves and dissolves, and the blade is clean again.
Is it still alive?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
She's just shouting and like heaving, like, get off of her! Get up! And she is gonna do another 2d6 of healing light. Just to try and
Okay.
do something. 5, you heal.
5. As you shout, "Get off!" Your eyes flare again, and part of your wounds close. You feel a little better, Quinn.
And that's my turn.
All right. Bang.
All right. Well, Faye is watching all of this go down and is going to do pretty much what she's used to. Hold that pearl and cast Gust on the creature.
Gust
Yeah.
on the creature that's on top of Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
Yeah. So, strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away.
Does that apply to me as well?
No. I hope.
Does it say creatures you choose?
One medium or smaller creature that you choose.
One you chose.
One.
That's fine.
I
That's
chose that one.
phenomenal.
Goodness.
I mean, it is also no damage, so I could just like slide you out from underneath it.
6.
All right, so Faye holds up that pearl, and her hair billows dramatically as it tends to do, but it's short hair, so sends her
Love it.
hand forward, and there's a blast of air that pushes that creature 5 feet away, closer to
Is that-
Hush.
Well, if it's only it's 5 feet away. Does that trigger an attack of opportunity, or is it only if it's willingly
No,
moving?
only
Force
willing movement.
Force movement never does, unfortunately.
You hold up the pearl in your hand, and as you rush your hand forward, almost like these two wings or like gills of spectral tentacle energy just pulse and shove the creature 5 feet away from Quinn.
And I will now take that same hand, bring it up, and summon Eloise in the spot he left.
Oh, cool. All right. Where is Eloise? I really got to rename it Eloise on my program now. Boop. There you go.
Boop, boop. And Eloise is going to try to coil around and deal some chilly damage to him. Oh, no, an 11 is not going to do it.
Oh,
Just
Just a
doesn't.
miss. Yep.
All right. I think you have control over that now, too. So you missed.
Yep, I have control, and yep, I missed.
All right. It dodges out of the way. Nice turn. What else do
Yeah.
you want to do?
I think that's it. I'll stay where I am. I'm good to go.
All right, Ryan, you're up.
Alright. Ryan has had enough. He's going to step 1 step to the right, slam his pike on the ground and become big.
Yeah.
Then he's not happy that this thing's turned into a tiger, so he's gonna go after the one in front of him still. And he does not hit, so dice is not
Oh,
rolling well for
no.
me today.
No.
Oh, jeez.
The sands shift. Well, you're not even in sand anymore. The ground cracks a little bit as you're way too heavy now to be standing on it. Or at least you've caused the earth to shift around you, and as you slide, you go to strike, but you've slid too far away.
That's my turn. I need to mark that off.
Okay. Quinn, you're prone.
Yep. I'm going to get up from prone. I'm going to roll back up to my feet. And move back over here. Am I able to get in this space, or is it all rock?
You can get to that space.
Okay, I wasn't sure. All right, and I'm trying to finish this guy off because I am pissed because he just tried to eat my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do I have flanking with Ryan?
Yeah.
Got it. Where's my other d20?
I mean, Ryan's so goddamn big. I have flanking with him.
These are all terrible. Oh no!
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna hit. Hold on. The highest was a 7. I rolled a 1, a 5, and a 7.
7. That's
13?
13 does hit.
Jesus, that was bad though.
I feel like their AC should change when they go to tiger form, but
If anything, it should get lower, shouldn't it? They're easy. I don't know.
I
It's
guess.
weird.
I mean, the same argument can be made, like, if you're restrained, you shouldn't have your dex bonus to AC.
Yeah.
Rerolling damage dice again for Piercer. That's better. Math is hard. 20 points of piercing damage.
Creature is looking rough.
Damn it. Use the thing. So I'll stab into it with rapier, then again point the dagger at the other one to do necrotic damage. 3 points of necrotic damage to the other one. And then after I point that at it, I'm gonna flip it around in my hand, turn, and try to stab it into the one in front of me.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's better. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
The dagger, which doesn't do a lot. That's the modifiers. Alright. 8 points of piercing damage from the dagger.
Nice. Still up, but not by much.
Damn it.
As you just keep stabbing and slicing into this creature, it's looking beat up. This tiger's being run down. And
Great,
also,
that's my turn.
Ryan and Faye, go ahead and roll for perception.
Nope.
No.
You are not having luck tonight.
Yeah. It's one of those nights for me.
Sorry,
It's
let
fine.
me look at my perception skill. Maybe I... 13.
13.
13.
You don't notice anything. But Quinn, as you point your dagger, sitting on this rock face, like, before you even point it, he's already sitting there, just cross-legged, casually, with a textbook open, and unleashes a single little magic missile that slams into the back of the creature. That is your turn?
Okay. Yep.
When my first chance to notice that, and I failed.
Hush, you're up.
Okay. She's just going to run. Oh my gosh, what's the thing? So she's gonna go and run up to that creature again, the tiger, and she's just gonna start just attacking with her short sword. Well, that's a mess. But-
Well,
No,
it's-
12 hits. 12
Oh,
hits.
Oh.
Your mic is, like,
Gosh,
really quiet, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Everything's going great. Why? I mean, now? Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, well.
Yeah.
This mic's terrible. I'm definitely invest on a new one. So what damages for that? Be 6 points damage.
I think you get sneak attack too.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of us in 5 feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sneak attack damage is going to be a total of 8.
Alright.
And
It's time to finish this creature.
Ooh, okay, so feeling quite frustrated at herself for not being able to help out as much as she had wanted to, since a lot of her magic is fizzling out in front of her. She is just going to do what she knows best and grab the tiger by the nape and kind of just sink the blade into his shoulder until it just stops. Very quiet.
When you see the tiger is fully focused on you, and out of your peripheral, you just see an angry Hush just walking up behind, and you just never break eye contact with the creature because you know what's coming. Hush, you just walk up behind the tiger, just. And it falls, blinks, starts to turn back into its other form, and then curls up and is no longer moving.
She's going to not quite end it there. She's going to ask Tiger, that's dealing with the other two, why are you here? And she's going to end her turn.
Roll for persuasion.
Uh, 14.
Just a growl in response.
Okay. Okay, so she ends it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I can go down. I'll take you with me to the bottom.
And this one is going to rush Faye.
Oh. Oh, that's.
I get an attack of opportunity because it's
Yes,
left
you
10
do.
feet. That's a 15.
That hits.
Nice.
Hey.
I'm re-rolling that with Piercer. Oh, nice. That's okay. I need to split the damage, don't I?
Yes.
Although, does my enchanted blade count as magical, or is it not quite?
Oh,
magical?
yes. No, you don't have to split the damage.
Okay. Oh, that's 24 points of damage.
What? Oh my god. Nice.
Fighters,
hit.
Oh my
fighters are good at fighting. Shocker.
As it's
It's
leaving
amazing.
the blade, you just counter shift the pike and just drag the blade across its back, causing this open wound. Still rushes Faye
Nice.
and is going to attempt to take you somewhere.
Yup.
First, we're going to do the claw attack.
Did I just
11?
get bounced? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
11 hits.
Oh yeah.
Damn. You gotta change that about your AC. And yes, you got pounced. Make a
Yeah.
sh- Make a strength save, please. This is not a good kind of pounce.
Oh, I know. That was complete sarcasm. Oh, think you can beat a 2 for a strength saving throw?
It's tough, but yeah, no, you're.
Yeah,
You take 11 points of damage and you're pushed prone, and now it's gonna take its bite attack against you. Yeah, 21. Um, 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Where's
It
the
is-
cliff again?
this
It's,
line is the cliff. It's
Yeah.
gonna try to drag you
Oh,
5
it's
feet
that
with the rest of
close.
its
it's
movement.
like there.
So roll one more strength save to try to resist.
Dirty 1.
All right. It grabs you by the hair with its teeth. After biting like on the side of your shoulder and clamping down, it just grabs your hair and starts to drag you toward the cliff. It's hanging your head backwards over, and you can just see the endless like well of gravity that's lurking below you, waiting for you to fall in. I also need a Constitution saving throw from you. Sorry, 4
God.
saving throws in one turn, but
Hey, it's all right. Constitution is like my second worst.
You already used your
No,
frickin' Misty
third
Step.
worst.
Yes, 2.
Please, I have
True.
2.
I'm the only one who has 1. And you also only have 1, but
How about a 9?
9? Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
There's nothing better than rolling and having the DM going, okay, and then moving on.
Mickey, you're up.
Okay. I am going to try a guiding bolt.
You're gonna guiding bolt this motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm gonna guiding bolt this motherfucker.
Alright, do it.
Okay. I will. 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
6. That's okay. 13 points of radiant damage.
Oh boy, that's good. This creature is past bloodied, looking kind of hurt.
God, and I have nothing I can do as a bonus action besides heal. I'm just gonna heal Faye.
Okay.
Do it.
You send some as you
7 points. You heal.
focused real hard, and even the light with your eyelids closed, like just kind of pierces through, illuminating some of your face. And Faye, some of your wounds closing. Especially that big old ring of teeth around your shoulder.
Nice. I thank you.
And I'm just gonna run up, honestly, and I'm just gonna try and see if I can grab it and just hold on to it. I know it's probably
Okay.
would be an action, but I'm just for flavor. My little noodle arms isn't gonna do anything.
Alright. Roll a strength check anyway.
Okay, I have dice all over my dice tray. Yeah, that's a 3.
Alright. You grab tufts of fur, but each time you try to pull, it just yanks you back, and you kind of get the picture that going against the force of this thing is just not happening for you.
Yeah. That's not gonna stop me from trying, though.
Right.
And that'll be my turn.
Faye, you're up.
So Faye is currently wrestling with a tiger, and I think this would be the appropriate time for her to clutch her pearl to her chest and speak a couple of quick magic words and Misty Step.
Okay, that's a good time for that.
Yes, it is.
Where are you Misty stepping to?
I am Misty stepping to next to the big man.
Alright.
Um,
So you clutch the pearl in the same puddle, and you just fall backwards. Your feet slip through and appear upright next to Ryan.
Oh, Misty Step. I was about to ask if Misty Step put me upright.
I would think
Nice.
so.
All right. And now she's pissed and bloody and is going to Pearl coated in her blood now, and Eldritch Blast right towards it. I really
Do it.
wish I had that invocation that pushes them.
That would be fun right now, wouldn't it?
It's a great
That would be a-
invitation.
Blast.
And I'll just blast.
I was gonna say that.
Actually, wait. Where's the cliff?
It's like one below it.
Okay.
He's on the line of the cliff.
Good. Then can I have actually Eldritch or Misty stepped there? Can
Sure.
I retro? Okay, cool. I would like him to make a. I would like for him to make a strength saving throw because Faye's going to hold her pearl and just go bye bye, and try to gust him right off the cliff.
Okay. Strength saving throw?
Okay.
Strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
12.
12 does not succeed.
Yay!
Oh boy.
So let's think about trajectory. I would say
No math, only fall.
I mean, fall damage.
Ooh, the mental image of that makes me really
Feel-
happy.
Oh,
Bye bye.
so. Unfortunately, you won't
It's
see
on
any of
Madison.
this until it comes to one of your turns. But can you roll a 6d6 for me, please?
6d6? I can absolutely do that.
This is honestly something out of like Looney Tunes.
Alright.
By like Coyote.
10. 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
On 6d6,
Yeah, I rolled like crap. Yeah,
That is
bad rolls.
awful.
Yeah, lots of 2s and 1s there.
okay? So as you're holding the pearl up and you go to evoke the gust, you just see it look back at you.
Smells like the sea. Fresh water.
And it gets blown off the cliff.
Oh. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right,
Rubbish.
Ryan, you're up.
I think I've done plenty.
You just heard Faye utter some words after bamfing out of the situation, and just the creature gets sent off the cliff by a gust of wind, making it kind of like blows your hair as it goes by, like it takes it from behind and blows it forward.
I'll run to the edge and look down and see what I see. So I'll go there, to the edge and look down.
All right. Looking down, make a perception check.
22.
Oh, no.
22. You can see a creature that's just hit the ground, looks really hurt, rolls over, and it's kind of like limping and trying to get hand and foot holds to get away from you.
Well, I'm not jumping down there. I'll pull out my hand axe, the one that I have left, and throw it down.
You're gonna
Yes.
toss.
Yes.
It'll
Alright,
be
so the
outside
creature-
range.
Yeah,
Drop
the
it
creature
at that point.
Yeah.
took a 60-foot fall, so
It is 60 foot, the
All right.
range. So
sure. Say this is just at the edge of the
Yeah.
It
disadvantage range.
has
Alright,
advantage
okay.
because of my guiding bolt.
That's true.
That
Make a
is
straight
true.
roll.
Oh my goodness.
So my first roll was a 6 plus 6 for a 12.
12 hits.
Would you have advantage? You might crit.
No, I
No.
have disadvantage because it's long range.
Oh, gotcha.
So
okay.
it deals. Oh, not very much, sadly. Only 8 points of damage.
Still up, but you take the hand axe and it skips off of a rock like this kind of one hop shot, and does like this 360 flip, like gyroscoping thing, and then buries itself right between the shoulder blades as you see the creature and then try to keep getting out of range.
You're
And
16
I'll
must
just stand. Am I at the top of like the bit where it will come up?
Yep.
I'll just stand there and just wait, ready to attack it when it comes up.
Oh no, it's trying to get away from you. It's going away.
Well, there's not much I can do then. I'll just say it's running away.
Well, I've done
Alright.
all I could do.
Well.
Quinn, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna join him over by the edge of the cliff there. Wherever the edge is. I don't know what's that
It's
space.
one down.
But okay.
One more. There you go. You stand there and you look up at big ass Ryan next to you, and down at the creature. He points it out, and you can see the creature trying to escape.
Well, it's been a long time since I've used this thing, and I'll pull out my bow and just aim down at it.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold on. No, well, I didn't roll that.
Roll a stealth check, please.
Ooh.
Okay. A lot. 26.
This thing also has keen hearing and smell, so just a moment. 26. Actually, it can't even beat that. So you have advantage. You are unseen and then
Cool. Cool. In
It
that
is
case,
slightly
I'll get
distracted.
This one and this one. And one of those is a natural 20.
Oh my god. There we go.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
Finish him.
Finish it.
I'm dropping dice everywhere.
It counts!
So
I got too
excited.
excited. Hold on. What's the damage dice? I never use the freaking turbo. Okay, it's a d6. So this is for sneak attack, and this is for the bow. And okay, it's a lot of twos. 16 points. Wait, it's piercing damage technically, right?
yep.
So
But
I
you
roll
crit.
a d6.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on. What did I say before? 16?
Yes.
Yeah.
19.
All right. It's time to end this creature.
Yes. I just want to try to get as it's trying to run away. Just like look down on it, just draw the bow, aim, and just let it go straight down and try to get it right through the head to pin it down to the stone beneath.
All right. You
Brutal.
launch an arcing arrow that sort of dive bombs its way and just strikes through the back of the neck, like out through the front of the throat, and just the body kind of lands and skips twice and then stays there.
Oh, guess I'm not as rusty on that as I thought. And she'll sling the bow back over her shoulder.
You hit that so well I didn't even know it was that.
Maybe I should use this more in the future.
Well, still, though, I wonder why they even showed up. We should put them a
Probably
chance to talk to
scavenging
them.
for food.
I mean-
fresh meat.
We do have a lot of
Are we
backpacks
out of
full of a lot of
initiative
stuff.
No, you guys are now out of initiative. And
Okay.
we are going to take a little 5-minute break.
Cool.
Sounds
Anyone
good.
who has watched this up until this point, thanks for entertaining our shenanigans for this game. And we'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Don't forget to leave a comment if Gust is the greatest cantrip in the game, which it is.
Comment this YouTube, Adam.
You made real good use out of that cantrip.
Yeah, for real.
Hell yeah.
This is like the best opportunity for that to really shine, which is pretty great.
I'd give you inspiration, but you already have it, so
I keep forgetting we have that. Damn
yeah.
it.
need
You
a-
guys,
I failed a lot of saving
I need to
throws.
mark it on
I
my character
probably
sheet.
should have remembered
That's
that.
There's literally a thing on D&D
Mark.
Beyond.
Yeah.
I know. I
Boo,
keep
boo,
forgetting.
boo, boo,
Sillies.
boo. Let me check that off.
are we?
Now I
Are
have
we?
it.
Are we off of those?
No,
two?
we're not.
No.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. We'll be back.
We'll be
after the
back.
market's break.
Well, all the things I was gonna say.
Okay, we back.
Hi, we're back. Welcome back.
Hey.
Hi.
Thanks again for watching,
hello, guys.
if you're watching. And, oh, hello.
Hello.
These folks
Oh,
here
hello.
just defeated a pair of some shape-changing tiger creatures and blew one of them off of a cliff. So here you stand at the edge of this cliff. You've been delayed a bit by incoming attackers. So what would you like to do?
Well,
So, now we climb down.
I guess.
give it a try. I'll wait for two more to appear out of nowhere, but
Oh, pass the rope. Let's get. God,
we
my
gotta
shoulders
get down.
hurt.
Gotta get down 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can tie ourselves back to each other if we want. We'll just go down. I don't mind.
Yeah, let's climb.
Hush, you were pretty quick the first
Same
time. You
order
want
as
to take?
before.
Yeah, take point again.
Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. And she's gonna go. Stop.
Okay, you can roll acrobatics with advantage.
Oh, I mean, okay, I rolled the wrong thing, but it's gonna be 25, so we'll do that. I got an 20.
Okay, you take the same exact path you took before, like kind of finding the footholds and get yourself down, land, do a little pirouette.
Yeah, so she's gonna do that. I'm not tied to Faye. Like, I could just move, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, she's going to go greet the carcass of that tiger.
All right, so you're going down the next 30 feet. It was 60 feet down.
Yeah, we're gonna do that too.
All right, roll acrobatics with advantage again.
Oh, what?
Another natural 20. Total of 27.
Well, there's
I
the
can
luck
do
that I didn't
climbing.
have.
That's my career. I'm climbing.
This
Good at
time,
climbing?
you climb
What?
down head first and kind of like use your momentum to shift yourself around and dive to the bottom and just use kind of like land in a pose and just use the carcass as a cushion.
Respectfully. I came down to
Hush.
give my condolences.
Can you grab that arrow for me?
Yeah, I can definitely do that for you.
Leave the hand axe, I'll grab it later.
This is definitely. So she's gonna take a deep breath, and she's gonna sit next to the body, and she's going to very gingerly try and take out the arrow, but she doesn't feel good doing it. Is that a medicine check?
No, to remove an arrow, you can just remove the arrow.
Oh, okay, so she's going to do that. But what about the hand axe? Is it just like lodged in him?
Yeah, it's like partially just lodged in the back. You can again just kind of slip it out.
Yeah, she does that, and she just kind of pats the creature on the shoulder and waits for the other two to arrive.
All right, you're sitting there with the carcass. Who's going next?
I was next, so
Is Ryan climbing while big?
no, I've let myself become small. I don't think I can climb down when big.
Would that make it easier or harder? The footholds would then be smaller for you, but
It
you would have
depends.
a better reach.
Would I get disadvantage on moving down if I move down when big?
And can I go in his backpack if he does?
That would definitely give disadvantage.
Yeah.
I think you'd have different strengths and different weaknesses when you were big, so
Yeah.
I think it would kind of work itself out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No, I'll wait. I'll drop the size and just look at the route that I took the last time. Go for it again.
Athletics, please.
16.
16.
Yep.
All right. You're easily able to scale down the first 30 feet. Do you want to go with Hush?
Do we want to do the tying up thing again? Or,
Oh, we were tied up. I really hope so.
well,
If you guys had decided to do that, I could just say that you've already done that once we've played it out. So
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait for the other two.
all right, is Faye
Cool.
next?
Faye is next. Well, I would like to use my inspiration because I just rolled a natural 1.
Ooh, great timing.
Good time to remember that.
Yeah,
inspiration.
thanks for that reminder. Okay, I'll take a 17. Much better.
All right. You're having a conversation with Quinn as you walk toward the cliff, and you go to step and realize your foot's not there, and you hang there for a minute in the balance and just drop and
Or, like,
shift.
grab
and-
the
Yeah,
back.
I've got the ropes very much like taut. See,
You all have this moment of panic as you see Faye almost stepping over the cliff, and then you all correct it together, and you're able to make it down the first 30 feet. Quinn, you're going next.
Yay, I'll finally get to roll. 17.
Yep. You easily find your footholds and carefully exercise with extreme caution as you get down to the first ledge.
I'll look down to Hush and I'll say, "Can you point out the route you took just quickly?"
Point out.
Yeah, just show me. Just say like where you went. I'm looking down because I'll go next. Just,
Oh, yeah, I'm right over here. Just follow the sound of my voice.
okay, I'll head
If you
towards
can.
where the carcass was.
All right. Go ahead and roll again.
19.
Yep. You follow the sound of the voice and find your own path, but able to get down to the carcass.
And I'll pick the hand axe up and put it back on my left side.
You recovered your hand axe. Faye, you
All
going
right.
next?
Yeah, I'm going next. 12?
12? 12 is exactly the DC. So, you are nervous from what just happened. Like you're having these moments of fear as you climb down, but you eventually get yourself down to where your friends are. And Quinn?
Uh, 21.
Yep. You almost like collide with Faye as Faye is proceeding really slowly, but you make it down really quickly. And then the last 5 feet, you kind of like drop to her level, just grab her back, and pull her onto the ledge. Mickey, let me know when you decide
Watch your
that you
step
want to
here.
go.
She would probably be going at this point. Before that, though, she would, if there was a body, she would want to investigate it.
Okay, yeah, there's a body you can investigate.
Okay.
I was wondering if any of you were going to do that.
Yeah, I want to do it. She's gonna like gingerly walk over. I rolled a 8 for investigation.
Searching through the body, you don't find very much in the way of like possessions. Like this creature kept their load light. There is a longbow and there is a scimitar. Both look fairly plain. You find 3 gold pieces digging through the top of the bag as you don't think to go any deeper.
Mm-hmm. The whole time she's
And-
just going ew 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 ew.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. So I would have done that while they were starting to climb down, and now I'll bamf out the wings and kind of like lean forward and fall down and kind of gracefully swoop my way to the bottom.
And you just see this angelic form of Mickey just flying down and gradually making her way past you as you're all just climbing like normies.
He just goes, show off.
She earned it.
Yeah.
All right, you're with the
Says the one
carcass.
who teleported to the top of the cliff earlier.
He did too.
Yeah, I'm not the one calling her a show-off. Whilst, if Hush is going to go down first again, I'd like to investigate the body before going down. Liz with us.
Okay. Hush, are you proceeding further?
Yes. No, she is.
All right. Another acrobatics check with advantage, please.
$24.
24. This has become way too easy for you, and you are just grinning at the fact that you can easily leap from foothold to foothold. And all of you have that like moment of that like breathless panic as you see Hush leap from one cliff and then just easily grab onto the other after free floating through the air and makes her way down to a third but smaller ledge.
And yeah, I'll take a look at the body.
Investigation check, please.
11.
11?
Mhm.
All right. You find 2 gold pieces, a scimitar, a longbow, and as you kind of tip the body up, you notice that there is an iron clasp that holds like almost like a shawl together.
I'll take the clasp.
All right.
I'll put
Looking
in the
over
pocket.
it briefly, it's kind of in the shape of what looks like a roughly carved like fire or like flame,
Mhm.
and there's some kind of strange symbol in the middle of it.
I'll look at you later. I'll put it in my pocket.
All right.
And then I shall try and go down the next ledge.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
26.
Yep. You take 2 steps and you saw where Hush landed, and you just leap and grab on. The 2 of you were like, what the hell are they doing? But you make it down. There's a little bit less space on this ledge than there was on the other one. It's enough to fit you all, but it's a little bit harder of a landing target.
Okay. Wow. Route's clear.
All right. Faye, go for it.
You're muted, by the way.
I am muted. All right. Well, bloody shoulder and wounded, and we get to find out what a 7 does.
Right. You realize partway through that there's no foothold remaining, and you try to leap. Oof, your fingers fall short of the ledge you needed to grab onto, and you go into a free fall.
I'm immediately trying to grab onto the rope that I have to brace.
I need each of you to make a strength saving throw, please.
22.
Oh, no.
3.
3. The weight of the impact of Faye going into a free fall, and the rope goes taut and pulls you off of the ledge. Mickey, you see Faye and Quinn both swing on this rope, and Ryan, you brace. And you're just barely hanging on, trying to carry the weight of 2 of them. I need you both to roll dexterity saving throws.
Both who? Both.
As soon as I'm able
The
to,
2
I'm trying
falling.
to find purchase on the wall to relieve some of the weight. Ooh, that actually wasn't good. 14?
14 and a 5.
Mm-hmm.
You both take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you can't find purchase and slam into the side of the wall. Ryan, you're holding them up, but you cannot hold this for. You're holding the weight of 2 bodies. You can't hold it for very long.
How far
Are we about
from the
60?
bottom?
Yeah, I was going to say, how far is Quinn from the bottom?
You guys had 100 feet of rope tied together?
We had between 3 of us we each had like 50 feet of rope, so had however many we needed to be able to reach.
So,
But I don't know
50.
how to remember how tall it was.
I think we had 100 feet of rope. I think it was like you to me and then me to Ryan, so that'd be
Yeah.
2 ropes for 50 feet each.
Okay, so Faye is about 10 feet from the bottom, and Quinn impacts the bottom. Quinn, your damage total is actually 12 plus 9, 21. As you there's just this flash and this pain of like this bludgeoning energy as you impact the bottom of the cliff. You made it. Are you still up?
Barely.
You made it down.
Seeing that they are basically at the
Fast way
bottom.
to the bottom.
Faye, you ready?
No, but yes.
I'm undoing the knot and slowly releasing the rest, and then just going to let Faye drop down.
Okay. One more strength check, please.
12.
12. And you just gently start to let the rope loose and let Faye go down. And Faye, you just kind of hang there and hang there. Are you still conscious, by the way?
Barely, but yes.
And eventually you just get lowered to the ground. And you and Quinn are both beat up, laying at the bottom.
Well, I feel pretty sprightly. Hush, should we race to the bottom?
I'd love to, but I don't know about these guys. They're kind of scrambled right now.
They're at the bottom, so...
They fell
just-
to the bottom.
Yeah.
So
It's
Okay,
just-
I'm sorry. My brain was like, okay, were
Reach
they
down
alleged?
here.
I
No,
know.
they
I think it beat you.
they went all the way down.
If you're having a
Um,
race, we won by default.
I mean, technically I won, but
As you
You know.
just turn around and see Mickey just standing there at the bottom.
Never mind.
one of her hands is kind of glowing a little bit, like, who
Get
wants
Faye.
it?
Quinn.
Since
This was my fault.
I'll just
the
shout
rigging.
down. I'll shout down. Mickey, you get one, I'll get the other.
And Faye's just like, oh, the rigging was never my strong suit. Oh God.
Whoever gives me a high five first.
I can't reach you. I'm on the ground.
Fine, no one
Hush is
gets
gonna
it.
climb down.
Oh, no
You
one's
come
getting
over
it.
here, I
Okay.
can give you one.
Nope, too late.
But you have to come to me.
Nope.
Are we racing, Hush?
Yep, 22.
Oh, a dirty 20. God damn it.
Alright. You try your best, but the swiftness of Hush's cat-like form just barely edges you out. But you both make it down safely.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I know when I'm beaten.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. you
Lewis,
do.
your camera... Oh, it came back. Good.
Oh, if
Although I would say, since you two are both alive for me to see it, I think we all win, given that this is kind of a good laugh.
I enjoyed that.
I
Alright.
look like I'm laughing on the ground.
Okay,
You don't
fine.
laugh at all.
The ring will flare and healing word goes out just to shut her up. You get 6 HP back.
Thank you.
Should be laughing now.
Alright. You guys are all down here. What do you want to do?
Sleep.
Yeah, should we set up camp?
Please.
Do you two want to sleep
That's a
first?
good idea.
Yeah, they can. I'm good staying up.
I am A-okay, so I'm happy to take first watch.
I don't sleep. Oh.
Well, might do you good.
the whole party trying to convince Faye to sleep, and Faye's like, "Nah, I'm good."
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I can. I'm fine.
Faye, you were this close to being scrambled eggs, are you sure?
Yes. Yes. My God provides. I'll be fine.
All right, how are you taking watches for the evening?
I can take first.
I will take first, happily.
All right, Hush and Ryan
I'll
first.
take second.
I will also take second.
Quinn and Mickey second watch, and
We're
Faye. You're just
finally
gonna be
mixing up the washes.
awake
Yes.
the whole time.
Faye is on eternal watch.
Oh right, who rolled it last time?
Wasn't it
That
Faye?
was me.
It
That
was
was with the
Ad.
one.
Mm-hmm.
That was me with the
Mhm.
one.
All right, Kira, go ahead and roll a d20, please.
Your fate is all suddenly in my hands.
Sure is.
Oh no. Alright, what are you? You're a 14.
14.
I don't think we've rolled that one yet.
We haven't.
No, we haven't.
Oh no.
Unknown number.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ryan and Hush, make perception checks, please.
Sorry, I'm a mad dog. There's,
14.
fireworks.
14,
8.
8,
22.
and 22. Okay, so go ahead and do whatever role play you want to do.
Well,
I
Ryan.
would, but my dog's mad. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Ryan wants to take the clasp back out of his pocket and just
Actually, I can't.
take
You're
a real
fine.
close look at it and see if there's anything he can recognize or if there's anything funky about it. And he'll spend a lot of time just looking over it and then get a book out and start making a few notes of things he's thought of.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
21.
21. Okay, good. So you notice it doesn't seem to be like it's kind of mundane. It looks like it's just a ceremonial clasp that held some kind of shawl together, some kind of cape. And looking at it, there's like this symbol of like these fancy flames. They don't really have a base, it just kind of like is scribed upward. But within that, there's this like looks to be like a series of several lines and then like a half moon at the bottom.
Do I see Ryan looking at this?
I'm not being
Got a
particularly stealthy.
I'm going to
Okay.
poorly draw this, but sort of like this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So Faye will wander over and be like, "That come from one of those things?"
Yeah, it was on their body. That held the shawl together. Looked interesting, so I thought I'd take a look.
Okay. And she'll pull out her wand and try to see if it's going to glow blue like all the other items. You're going to cast Detect Magic with the wand.
As you cast Detect Magic, you can see the magic items illuminating from your party, but the clasp does not illuminate.
Well, there's no magic on it, so it is what it is, it looks like.
Pretty ceremonial. Well, I quite like the look of it.
Spoils the
if-
war.
See if I can put it to use when we get back.
In what way?
Hush,
Any ideas? Oh, yeah.
go ahead and roll a perception check.
I did. It was an 8.
8. Ryan's kind of looking over this thing, and you kind of see it, but it's kind of obscured by his shadow.
Yeah, I mean, be silly to let something go to waste. You can reuse things.
Yeah.
I think I have a few ideas about things I want to make.
It's enough metal for you to melt down for a nice ring.
That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Actually, I mean, even if you were to spend time enchanting it, that would be super.
I like that idea too. I quite like the fire in the middle. But I'll have a think about it and put
Yeah.
it back in my pocket. Take out my book and just start scribbling notes.
Roll a history check, please.
Me.
Hush.
Oh, hush.
Ooh.
$11.
As Ryan says, the fire in the middle of it, like a moment snaps into your brain, and you kind of like move his hand and take a little bit of a closer look, and you recognize this to be a lesser clasp of the Hot Steppers. Meaning that these were low on the totem pole under that clan machine.
Brian,
Mm-hmm.
mind if I take that?
Do you know what it is?
I do. Nothing important, but it's best you get rid of it.
Sure. Do you want it?
I'll take it.
Sure. It's all yours.
Gonna take it, chuck it right into the fire.
Oh, shit, okay. It just,
You know,
it's iron, it's gonna take a while to melt away, but
Slow burns are the best.
I'm not even going to ask. We'll get to that eventually. But
I mean,
I-
next time
I
we find somebody.
I'm missing something here, so I'm just gonna.
What do you think you're missing?
Hmm?
She just like leans over in intrigue and she's gonna ask, "What do you think you're missing?" Unless you're speaking as Louis and not.
No, I think your reaction says that I'm missing a piece between what I had and your reaction, and you know that's. I don't know what that meant
Nothing
to
that
you.
No, nothing that I imagine really having much bearing here. We took care of it. Trash is trash, so.
Well, there we go.
shit.
That's why I said I wasn't even going to ask.
Fair point. And she's just gonna roll over and go to bed.
Okay.
Alright. Partway through this watch, as you guys are hanging out next to the fire at the bottom of this canyon, Faye, you notice a pair of wings in the sky area, kind of like a shadow that dances across the top of the cliff and then lands for a moment. Doesn't seem hostile, just a little out of place.
How big does this shadow look?
Small, like the size of an eagle.
Okay. I'll nudge Ryan and be like, so what are the odds that that's just like a vulture or something?
I didn't think birds carried out in the desert much.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Should we check it out?
It's small. If it comes to us, we'll deal with it. Best not to make any undue noise.
Okay. And Faye will keep an eye on it, but not
Yeah.
go any further.
Watch it, but probably nothing.
Alright. So you watch it for a while, it just kind of sits there, and then just about an hour before your watch is over, You see it. And land on a different perch, a little closer to the bottom. It's about 60 feet up, perched on a ledge.
Okay.
Really
60
basically impossible to tell what it is from this far away, but go ahead and roll a perception check if you can.
Can I join in that?
Sure.
14.
22.
Okay. As it turns and catches the reflection of the light of one of the stars, Ryan, you do notice, you swear you see like some kind of weird face. Like not a bird face, but like a face. And then it turns and sits. Can't make out details, but it was weird. It was a weird moment.
I don't like that look, Ryan. Please tell me it's a bird.
Must just be a bird. Unless there's some real funky shit going on here.
I just got bit by a tiger on the top of a cliff in a desert when we're going to find a magical flower. Funky shit seems to be what we do.
True. It's probably nothing. Just keep an eye on it. You're awake all night?
Yes, I am.
Oh, if it gets annoying, you can wake me up in my not on shift.
Electric blast. No. No.
A bunch of feathers scatter and.
No.
All right. The rest of your watch goes by without incident, and you get to the point your eyelids start to get heavy, especially after carrying the weight of those days' events, Hush, and also trashing a piece of trash, as you said. You fall asleep, and you fall asleep, and Faye, you wake up Quinn and Mickey. First, as you go to sleep, Mickey, do you want to do your thing?
Yes, please. I forgot
Alright.
all about it.
Don't forget, man. Don't
Sorry.
forget.
Sorry. That will succeed.
It will.
Yes.
All right. Drifting into your moment of slumber, you start to feel that familiar weightlessness that kind of picks you up as you drift out of your consciousness. It sort of lifts you up off of your back and gently floats you. You can feel the wings carrying underneath you, almost levitating as a cradle and pushing you. And all of a sudden, you're lifted fully up onto your feet. And as you arrive at your feet, the dream apparates in front of you. You can see the brown fields that you're walking across, and the figure walking next to you still blurred, but comforting, sharing conversation with you. As you walk forth, you notice that there is no rapier at this individual's side. You look down and it is the dream at your side. What would you like to do?
I missed you. Where have you been?
There are preparations necessary.
For what? Can you tell me?
It's best you find out when you're truly ready.
No one
Money.
thinks I'm ready for this.
When the blade dances in your fingers. Be patient. Ojira, I know you will find the truth. when it is important.
Patience is not my strong suit, you know that.
Sometimes things in which we wield little strength are the things we need the most. And something you need is patience.
I hate that you're right. I appreciate it, but I hate it.
You shouldn't use that word. That's not what you're about.
Fine.
There it is, Odira. And you see the city before you again. The two beautiful bridges sprawling across the giant, distant chasm space and attaching to this beautiful shimmering city with its towers and the white birch house with the winding vines in between the bridges. And at that moment, you begin to hear the echoing screams of pain and terror and panic distantly from all around you.
What's going on?
Be patient. This is your dream. And in your dream, you have found destination. It will be many steps before you can reach. And as you walk closer and closer, the figure sort of gestures out an arm toward this humble-looking birch house. As she speaks of destination. But your steps bring you no closer. You continue to walk and walk like in a dream you would run and make no progress. Fulfill your promise, and I will love you forever.
No, you can't leave yet.
I need you to roll a charisma check, please.
8.
8. There's something you're supposed to say, something you're supposed to do. This triggers something in your head, but you can't fully grasp it. It's like words on the tip of your tongue, like listening to a song that you know the title of but can't say. You look again at the house, way in the distance. And then you feel a hand shake you awake.
And as she wakes up, she just yells, "Who's Odira?"
I'd like to wake her up. I'd like to have been the one waking her up.
Okay. And she just screams that out.
Odira. You've been dreaming again, Mickey.
Maybe.
It's fine. What happened?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay.
Is it my turn for watch?
You know, you can talk to me about it whenever you're ready. You did real good today. Real good.
Yeah.
Way better than me.
No one died. That's all that matters.
Yeah. You're getting the hang of the rapier. It's really good to see. Looking good.
She just kind of gives you like a very hesitant sort of smile. Like you can kind of tell she's kind of warring between two emotions. And she just walks away.
Ryan will roll over and try and find some sleep.
All right. And as your watch proceeds, Quinn, Mickey, and Faye, with everyone.
I'm assuming
Would-
someone let us know about the bird.
Oh yeah, I told you right pretty much after you had a little chance to wake up. I was like, by the way, creepy bird.
Okay.
Is
So
it
I'm
still
going to
there?
be keeping the bow on my lap
Yes.
during
so-
watch and keeping an eye on it.
Has it moved closer?
Nope.
Okay. Well, how's Mickey looking? Saw her and Ryan whispering when they woke up.
Well, you heard her yell something as she woke up, and then her and Ryan talked. And how does Mickey look?
She looks a little frazzled. She walks over to kind of like where the edge of the cave is, and she's taking a few deep breaths, and you see her take something out of her bag and start to fiddle around with it.
All right. As you walk toward the cave entrance, Faye, you do notice the bird. And Mickey, a creature lands next to you as you kind of approach the cave entrance. It looks up at you, and you have this strange, like, face, almost gnomish, with this elongated chin, these long, like, brown leathery wings, and this slight, like, underbite, and this weird smile, and this creature with its little, like, dinosaur arms kind of, like, saunters up and looks up at you.
Is you gatekeeper? Is you friend? Is you gatekeeper?
What?
Is you gatekeeper? Is you friend?
I don't. Gatekeeper? There's a gate? I mean,
Is you one of them? Is you
one of who?
one of those gatekeeper? Is you?
No? Who are you?
I am Felisim. I can help. Can help if you wish to pass the gate.
I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
Please tell me I noticed this and can walk over.
Yes, you definitely heard a voice. Kind of, the canyon amplifies many things, and you just hear this.
Is you gatekeeper? Is you?
All right, yeah, I'm walking. I'm on my way over there to back up Mickey.
I know it's- Is it you? Is it you? Which one?
I don't know
I'm
what this.
also going to go join them over
I
there.
don't know what's going on here.
Which one is keeper to crypt? Where flowers grow. Can you help? I can help.
That
Do you need to get in there?
I can pick flowers. I am a gardener.
That would be me. I am the gatekeeper.
Roll a deception check, please.
Ooh, that's nice.
There is an ice cream truck outside. It is almost 9 o'clock.
That
Go
ice cream
run out there
truck
and get some ice
is
cream?
probably selling drugs. There's no kids out at 9 o'clock.
It is not probably selling drugs. It is. What's your address? No. 22.
22.
22.
It is you. You is gatekeeper.
Yes.
Please. I help. I help defend. Help complete tasks. What you need. I need to help.
You need to help us. Okay.
Yes. Spirits of the dead call. I must speak with them.
And you must
Please.
go inside the cave to speak to them?
Yes, this is where flowers grow.
Mm,
It is where they grow.
yes. Yes. Did not think this through.
I stay with you. I make you food. I assist the gatekeeper.
Yes. You will assist the gatekeeper. Thank you. You are very good.
I yes.
What just happened?
Why? This
I
noble
see.
creature is going to help us.
I'm not awake enough for this.
Have you been in? Have you been in to see the flowers before?
No. Cannot solve the riddle. Can't.
Hmm.
No. I have heard about it. The Iris Queen has told me
The who?
through third party means.
Say
The
the
Iris.
Iris Queen.
Yes.
Yes, the Iris Queen. And I am pretending like I know what's going on.
Okay, roll a deception check.
21.
It's a good thing natural 20s don't count for checks. Because I rolled a natural 20, but I had a +0.
Yes. Please. I need pretty flowers. I need to pick pretty flower.
Well,
Smoky and musty as I've been foretold.
well, we have been through a long day, and we will rest, but bright and early, we will go in there, and we will help you get your flowers.
Yes. Okay. I wait here. Protect entrance. In morning, you let me know. If you need food, I can make you food. And then we solve the riddle and go through the gate with the gatekeeper.
Yes, we will do that.
And we pick pretty flowers.
We will pick pretty flowers.
Okay, I stay here. Wait for you.
You are too good at creepy characters.
It flies up and
What did he say his name
lands.
was again?
Plassim. It is PHLYSSIM.
I should
Not
have
at
known
all.
it was
I thought,
PH.
okay.
Every time
Yeah,
there's an
same.
F, there's always a PH.
I had.
I don't
All
spell
different
anything
letters.
with an F, yo.
No. Oh, Flassim.
Okay. And it just perches itself at the top of the cave entrance, which now, as you're close to it, taking a better look, you look like up under the cave and there's this strange stone door, and it seems to be softly smoking. Above the door is about a 5-foot long, ancient, elongated skull of some kind that's carved into the rock, full with a jaw and everything. Two like cone eye sockets that drive back into it. It elongates to the back. It's primitive and elegant at the same time. Connected to it is right below where the neck is. There's some kind of strange script. It's hard to read in the dark, but underneath that there are these like series of like these ribs that are carved out of the stone. They're not just like ripples of ribs, but they're full on like pipes almost that connect to the side of it. It's very elegantly carved. And there is a obsidian sphere at the base of the rib cage, right between.
Well, this looks welcoming.
Yeah, this doesn't look like it'll be a problem at all.
No. Easy in, easy out. Pick some flowers.
Yep. It is picking flowers has been the easiest 7-day journey I've ever had.
Yes, you hear from the top.
I like you, Flasim. You're good at watching.
Honors the gatekeeper.
I'm gonna head back over closer.
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
going to the
others
fire.
to
Yeah.
All right, you
take
guys
the
go
rest
back
of
to your
my watch,
camp.
but keeping an eye on this guy. Yeah.
Blasim does not follow you back to your camp. Just stays perched on the ledge of the cave. And the three of you make your way over, or Mickey, do you stay?
No, she gets out of there. She don't like this guy.
Don't like creepy ones.
No.
All right. So the rest of the watch is yours to do whatever you'd like.
I'm gonna sit down next to where Mickey is.
I'll take
so
the other
you've
side.
clearly been doing some practice with that.
I guess. It's not that hard.
Most of the time, no. But if you want a bit of extra practice, let me know.
I'm fine. Thanks.
No worries.
You see she's just like rummaging in her bag. Pulls something out and starts assembling it. And it's a small, it fits her, but it's a small viol. And she just kind of starts moving her fingers up and down, plucking it every so often.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Mm-hmm, 11.
11. It starts softly, like a timid smile coming across somebody's face as the notes begin to wander in a bit of a bittersweet melody, and eventually it becomes confused and rambling, drifting into different countertonal melodies and dissonant, confused ramblings. It's moody, but it's yours.
She just kind of like, every so often, and she like plucks the wrong string.
Well, you're an artist of all types, aren't you?
She just shrugs. Her back is to you.
What's wrong? You seem not as chipper as you were in the city.
I'm fine.
Insight check.
Roll
Or
it.
do I even need to?
Roll it and then roll deception.
17.
Yeah, you beat it. She's not fine.
Yes.
You
I mean, shocker. Can I try something? And she'll pull out her water flask and she'll start pouring it out and shape water to kind of form it into a little ball. She'll hold it up. Now, we have this tradition in Aran. Normally we carry a bucket of salt water with us, but this will have to do. So here's what I want you to do. You don't got to say them out loud, but just tell your problems to this. Just sing it, whisper it, do whatever you got to do. Just tell your problems to this.
No? That's weird. Why do you carry buckets of salt water with you everywhere you go?
Because the tradition in Aran is this. You tell your problems to the water. And then you pour the water into the sea. And then the sea has your problems. And you don't anymore. You can take whatever's bothering you and give it to the ocean. And she'll carry that for you.
You just see her kind of look at you and look back at the water and then look back at you. She closes her eyes. And her brow kind of furrows and she thinks really, really hard.
Alright. And then Faye will just kind of shape water and just push it off and flies out into the air.
You hear it slap against the desert floor.
So those problems aren't yours anymore. The sea will take care of it. Eventually.
I was gonna say, the ocean's like way that way, but
It'll work its way there. It always does. So you've been doing this a lot longer than I have, haven't you? Having the friend thing.
yeah, I guess. Since I was a kid.
And Faye will kind of lean in. Does it ever get easier? You know, do they ever just flat out say, like, oh, you need to go to this place in the Insight Ward in Rylay and talk to a man named McRear who works at McRear's Shears or whatever and get it? Like, does it ever get specific? Or is it always just visions and whispers and nothing concrete or solid, I suppose I should say.
I have no idea. It is very vague. I know there's somewhere I'm supposed to go. No idea where. No idea what's wrong, but something's wrong.
I can understand that.
And apparently I made a promise? I don't know.
You too.
I guess.
Can you remember it?
I just said I'd help them.
Help them with what? Deal with the knowledge.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean... And Faye'll move Earth a little bit and move it back. I can do that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that until after the dragon. That's when my friend gave me that knowledge. So I know for most of my life I had to not be able to do that.
Uh-huh.
But I can't remember what it feels like to not know how to do that. Does that make sense?
I think you're just overthinking it a little.
I mean, I probably am, but just... That gets me thinking, you know, like if... Like the reason I came over and you know, talked to you and I figured I would be able to help a little bit is because, you know, parents raised me right, eldest of 4 children, you know, I've dealt with talking to people younger than me, but if this knowledge of these abilities can be given to me, is that the only knowledge that can be given to me? Am I the eldest of 4? I remember serving on a ship. Did I? Or was that knowledge given to me because my friend thought it would be good for me to have?
Wow.
So how do you deal with the knowledge? Like, how do you deal with not knowing if everything you know is what you should know, you know?
My brain hurts.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I guess, like I said, if you just don't overthink it. Is that why you don't sleep? Do you just think all the time?
There have been some, yeah. The not sleeping thing has really done a lot for me to just kind of get lost in my own thoughts. Yeah.
I feel like that's not healthy.
Maybe?
I've been told I'm a pretty good listener, so like if you want to talk about it or something, like you can talk to me. I can like, I don't know, just write stuff down for you and you can look over it later. like a therapist or something, but I'm not an actual therapist, so
Well,
I can't give very good advice.
seeing as you're the only other person in our little crew here who's somewhat in the same boat as I am, yeah. And same to you. If you ever want to talk about it, we've both got our friends, and it can be a burden sometimes. So, if you ever need to talk about how things can be difficult, I kind of know what you're going through.
Thanks, but it's really not all that bad. They're really nice to me, and they love me. Does your friend love you too?
Think so. Yes. I hope so. Yes, yes, my friend loves me.
Well, that's good.
Hmm. She'll kind of fall into a companionable silence and sort of, just pull out her whittle and start carving.
And the fingers start moving on the viol again with a little bit more focus.
All right, roll another performance check.
Not that much better, but better. 13.
13. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. Quinn, what are you doing all this time?
Having taken the hint, she's just been sort of staying out of the conversation and letting them talk. So
Just watching,
yeah,
protecting.
yeah, she's still keeping an eye over at the other, by the cave entrance.
Our new best friend.
Little ones are funny, aren't they? Young ones, I should say.
She's going to get up and move a little further away. I'm just gonna keep watch on that guy up there and move a bit closer that way. Before
They're
she's
just
all
deep in
back over
conversation, and basically, like, you just say
Yeah,
that
yeah.
and then walk away. Nothing.
there. Yeah. So yes, I'll settle a little further away and then settle back down. Back again, are you?
It appears you've reached a threshold. Got to be there for you.
I appreciate that. But why are you here for me?
Feel restless. I'm not actually here, you know. But
I know.
you can hear me nonetheless. A little tight with that sword. Remember, it's balanced to push weight forward. Loosen your grip.
Was never really my style before. You were much better at this than I was.
It will continue to remain that way if you don't take my advice.
Hope you don't mind a few additions to it.
Make it yours.
Have you
Oh.
been here this whole time and I'm only just now able to hear you?
We are here most of the time. You are our connection. And we need your...
Am I keeping you here? Am I keeping you from moving on?
You hear the voice disappear. The echoed connection of someone lost drift away in the wind.
I'll just kind of grip the edge of the sword a bit and turn it over in my hands.
All right. Mickey, your performance this time gets a little better. There are fewer clinks and missed plucks on the strings, but still something confused. Music without direction. Wishing you could focus that direction, you try a little harder, make more mistakes as you grow tighter, but it's getting better. And as this strange music begins to play, you relate to it in such a way, Faye, where the sun is beginning to rise. And as it is, you're seeing these dancing shadows on the other side of the canyon, and it almost looks like these wriggling fingers of tendrils just kind of climbing up. And as you kind of focus, you get that tunnel vision and zone in, and you see these strange tentacles begin to apparate. And as you look at the ground beneath you, it's almost like your vision changes and it's the floor of a sea. And you kind of look around and there's just endless miles and miles of these tentacles just reaching up. The sun fully peaks overhead and Mickey's song stops. And as it stops, it's just a split-second shift and you're back in this same space.
I like that song. That was good.
Thanks. It was just, it wasn't really anything.
Still, sometimes the best things come out of nothing.
All right. You all wake up for the morning ahead. The entrance to your destination is in front of you. The little friend sits to greet you. And we're going to call it here tonight.
All right.
Alright, this is in September 7th now, right?
In September 20th.
20th.
But it's our 7th day.
Yes.
So, to anyone who watched this evening, thank you very much for your support. If you have the means to and wish to do so, you go ahead and do the things like the following thing and maybe the subscribey thing. We would appreciate it
You're
very
great
much.
at this, RJ.
These guys are better at plugging than I am. I just tell stories and I have not opened Twitch in weeks because I don't know what to do. So again, thanks a lot. Hope you'll join us next time as these folks enter, or try to enter if they can solve the riddle.
Oh boy.
Into this
Oh,
new
man.
adventure.
Fair
By
warning. that
happy
will be the
non-tortured
entire next
souls.
session.
Yep.
See ya, you guys.
Thank you.
Oh,
Good
hey,
night.
we got a sub.
Hey!
Dubas! Thank you.
Thank you.
All me. I plugged one.
Oh.
Yay!
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
By subscribing, you make him think it's okay to throw dragons at us. So, thanks.
Yeah, so keep
Okay, but we
subscribing
got
and I'll
some
make
good
the
shit from that
encounters.
dragon. So
We did.
I make
Every
the
every
wrist
subscriber is
feud
one
and
more
the
dragon.
reward feud.
Hi,
Oh,
Mike.
it's
It's Mike.
Mike.
Oh. I don't know who Mike is.
I would act happier, but it's 2:15 in the morning.
Yes,
so-
I know. You look so tired.
Yeah, please rest.
So sorry, Louis.
No apologies. I
Oh.
choose to do this. Fine.
Well, in that case, we should probably let Louis
Yep.
sign off.
Good night, stream.
Bye, everybody.
Good night. Bye
Good
bye.
night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon.
Good night, Field of Tentacles, sealing our doom.
Goodbye.